So I have been recently doing coaching as well as I've been interacting more with my viewers on membership channel. So now I have a lot more exposure to what people talk about, right, when they're trying to manifest. And there is something that needs to be said. It might sound harsh, but the tough love is required, which is I hear you guys fighting for your limitations. You love the old story, you love it. You want to talk about it for hours and hours, and you want to fight for it. And this is because ego loves to stay in the comfort zone. Change, it is mortified by the change, right? When you're trying to imagine a new life, ego is like, no, that is not going to happen, and you're going to be hurt. This SP is not going to love you, he's going to cheat on you, this woman is going to leave you, you cannot get this job, and if you will not get this job, you will apply for it, you won't get it, and it will hurt you. So it's trying to keep you in the comfort zone. And you keep looking at the circumstances sort of like an addiction, right? Because we are so heavily seeped into the five sensory experience, and understandably so. But here's the thing, and this is why I said that the secret, it's not secret, but it's so insidious that people don't pay attention to it, right? If you understand how manifestation works and you've been consuming manifestation content for some time, if you have read Neville Goddard, whoever you pick, Joseph Murphy, Napoleon Hill, Florence Scovel Shinn, it doesn't matter, even the ancients like the Kabbalion, the Hermetica, and as far as we can go, even the Bible, whatever you pick, the book you pick, and you've been consuming it. And if you truly believe in it, then what are you doing giving power to the outside world when literally every single of these books will tell you that you are the essence of God playing a game, and this is your experience, and nobody actually has any power over you unless it be given from above. Literally in the Bible, Christ talks to Pontius Pilate, who was like judging him and his crucifixion part. And Pontius Pilate asked him, like, don't you want to plead with me? I have the power to let you go or crucify you. And Christ told him that you have no power over me unless it was given you from above. Above and heaven and words like this in the scripture talk about your mind, higher consciousness. And so whatever book you will pick, whatever teacher you will go to, right, even coaches like me, for example, they will tell you the same thing, because there is no big secret deep. The ego wants to complicate things like, oh, there must be something, the formula, this magic spice or this magic ingredient, and then it will happen. No, you are the magic. You are the magic ingredient. You are all that is in your experience, and there is no other. As in, others have no authority, they are playing the part in your dream, and they are dreaming their own dreams, and in their dreams you are playing certain parts, and it's an intermingled. You have to understand you're multidimensional. You're not just one being. You're not just one human. So you are playing infinite parts. And the perfect example is your night dreams. Your night dreams, you are traveling to different worlds and different experiences in a matter of minutes. Space and time does not confine you. And some ancients even say that dreams are real, and your spiritual being, your real essence of God, is actually traveling to these other planes of existences and having these experiences. And if you want to become biblical about it, Neville Goddard and all the biblical characters, they consider dreams to be the vision of God, or communication from God, directing you towards whatever you're thinking and whatever your goals are in life, or warning you from danger. Basically, it is a metaphysical reality where you travel to. So You are multidimensional, but in your experience here, you are the only dreamer. Just like in your night dream, every character that pops up in your dream, where does it pop up from? If not from within you. And if you want to say it's another world, well, can you travel to another world? That means still you are not just this body and this world, right? If you can go to other places. So understand the nature of this experience. And whatever book you will pick up and whichever coach you will go to, they will tell you that the world is your reflection and there is no other. As in, stop talking about your SP has this, they need to commit to you, they have to do this, they have to text you, they have to forgive you. No, you gotta imagine a version of them where you are happily living together with them, already forgiven, past the forgiveness and the middle. And this seeps into victim mentality then, right? That the world did this to me and the world needs to change. Well, Neville Goddard tells you there is no one and nothing to change but self. So what is this secret sauce? It's you, your state of being. And so the idea that others have power or circumstances have power, then you are not really applying manifestation, or you are not really understanding the nature of this reality, right? Because you think others have free will, circumstances have power. There's this external God who can do things to you, right? For example, really, if you have religious beliefs, then you are at the will of God, your God, and it's gonna play out. And if you think your SP has free will, or they need to commit, or you need to pull them towards you, or they exist outside of you, all of these are talking about concepts that do not exist in manifestation or understanding how this reality works. Whenever you point outside of you, you are missing the point. You're missing the point. You're missing the whole point. And the idea that something outside of you needs to change for you to feel fulfilled and for you to shift into your desired reality is, by very definition, from the manifestation point of view, absurd. If you're all that is, if you are the presence of God at the point you are, and Neville Goddard says everybody's you pushed out, if that is true, then what are you doing pointing outwards? Because outwards they are just your shadows playing out. For example, I am looking at my shadow choking me, and I'm like, oh, stop choking me, but my hand is on my neck, and that's why the shadow is being casted on the wall, right? And I'm choking myself, but I'm like telling the shadow, oh, stop choking me, you are killing me. That's how, pretty much, if you point towards the outside world and say, things are outside of me, but I want to manifest this, and I want to change my SP without changing myself, that's a logical fallacy when it comes to deliberate creation. And what I talk about is not the physical world, right? If you have watched enough of my videos, you would realize I call this world the dead world, just like Neville Goddard said. Not because it's not alive or it's not real. It is because it's dependent on me. I breathe life into it, right? So this world exists because I am. It does not exist without I am, without the presence of God or the awareness of being that is observing it. So just like I gave example of shadow, if I stop choking myself, the shadow is gonna stop choking me. There are a lot of examples of the mirror principle, right? That the reality is a mirror forever reflecting who you are being within. So if you are hitting yourself and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh, I'm getting hurt, stop hitting me. Well, the reflection is gonna keep showing you that you're hitting yourself unless you stop it. So in the case of your SP or people you want to manifest, a job, whatever, if you keep focusing on the thing that I must have this thing without changing and being the person who has the thing, for example, I want to manifest this SP. No, I want to be happily married. So you're gonna be this person. So You will stop looking for proof anywhere, and you will say, but I'm already married. Whatever happens, you will say, I'm already married. This is what I did. And my so-called journey, there was no actually journey. It's when I shifted in consciousness and decided that I have what I want, it happened. Before I was like hot and cold, I had all these beliefs too, like what if the outside world denies me, but then when I fully went into the law and realized that who's gonna deny me? There is no other. Like, who is denying me in my own mind? There is no other people denying me. I am denying myself. So I stopped denying myself, and I said that I have what I want, and I'm gonna stop talking about the old story, which is I hear that a lot, that you guys talk about it a lot. Repeat it. Now all you gotta do is stop repeating the new story. That I have the job, I have the person, I am blissfully married, I am enjoying my life, I am living in a beautiful forest, natural area where I have access to natural area, and I'm loving it, right? Just like I said that I am blissfully married, insert the name of a person, and we are happily living together in Russia with ease, harmony, comfort, and deep love. Well, is that not the truth for me right now? It was false then, but where was it false? It was false in the outside shadow world. But I changed first, so the shadow had to change. I changed first, so the mirror had to change, right? So I changed and I decided who I am, and lo and behold, right, the experience changed. So this is the secret sauce, is you, and understanding what this reality is. And the truth is that there is no other. In your experience, you're all that is, and nobody denies you except yourself, and nobody bars you except yourself in your own mind. And it is because your love for the old story. And if you drop the obsession with the old story and become the new person and talk about the new story in mind, you don't have to tell your friends, or like being delusional, I am a millionaire. They're gonna be like, but you are broke, what are you talking about? You don't need to tell anybody else, but within, it's all internal. Telling the new story internally. Just like you keep telling yourself that your SP is not in your life and they are not with you and you're not married, tell the story that they are married with you, because they are your shadow, they are the reflection of the mirror. Their reflection on the mirror, and you are the projection who's projecting on the mirror. So when you stop saying and talking about the old story, I guarantee you will in real time start to see change of behavior in the people close to you and your SP, of course, and you will start to see things changing in real time. And that is if you need proof, even though I say don't look for proof, proof is gonna be shown to you, and the more you do it, the more you will see it working. So I know this video might have been a little bit cold, because it is cold, but it needs to be said, right? Because I want to give you guys the raw truth, and I will try to be even more raw in the future. So yeah, this is it for this video. Until next time, bye bye.